Hello, everyone. In the complex world of modern dating, compatibility and clear expectations form the bedrock of sustainable relationships. While every individual has unique circumstances, a common caution for gentlemen is to pause and consider the full implications before pursuing a romantic relationship with a single mother. Though love can flourish in many contexts, dating a single mom often entails challenges that require exceptional patience, flexibility, and emotional maturity. Understanding these potential hurdles in advance can help you decide whether you're truly prepared for this commitment. 1. Extensive parental commitments. Single mothers typically balance full-time work or household management alongside sole parenting responsibilities. Their daily routines revolve around school drop-offs and pickups, meal preparation, extracurricular activities, medical appointments, and bedtime rituals. These duties aren't occasional. They represent a continual, often unpredictable schedule. As a gentleman, you must recognize that your partner's child is her priority. Last-minute schedule changes due to a sick child or urgent homework review are par for the course. You risk repeated frustration and disappointment if you crave consistent, uninterrupted one-on-one time. 2. Scarcity of dedicated couple time. Quality time together is crucial for building intimacy, trust, and emotional connection. In relationships without children, couples often enjoy spontaneous date nights or leisurely weekend getaways. For single mums, free time usually falls into small windows: an hour between work and dinner, a weekend morning before errands begin, or a late evening after the child's bedtime. Even then, exhaustion from parenting responsibilities can hinder enthusiasm for social activities. Over time, this scarcity can erode the relationship's momentum, making it difficult to deepen bonds or create shared memories. 3. Emotional residue from past trauma. Many single mothers have navigated painful breakups, divorces, or the loss of a partner. These experiences can leave emotional scars, fear of betrayal, heightened vigilance, or reluctance to fully trust someone new. While such caution is understandable and protective, it may manifest as guardedness or difficulty expressing vulnerability. A gentleman unfamiliar with these emotional nuances might misconstrue her reserve as disinterest or coldness, leading to misunderstandings. Patience and empathy are essential. Only through consistent reassurance and genuine support can she begin to rebuild confidence in romantic love. 4. Navigating co-parenting logistics. Co-parenting, even under the best circumstances, introduces a third party into your relationship, the child's other parent. Depending on the arrangement, you may find yourself coordinating pickup times, attending joint school meetings, or navigating custody handoffs. The dynamics can range from cordial to contentious, and they often fluctuate. Entering this environment requires diplomacy, tact, and emotional resilience. If you're uncomfortable interacting with an ex-partner or find legal and logistical discussions stressful, these complexities can quickly become overwhelming and strain your relationship. 5. Financial priorities and realities. Raising a child is expensive. Costs for childcare, education, healthcare, clothing, extracurricular activities, and savings for future expenses can dominate a single mother's budget. Lavish dates, surprise weekend trips, or significant lifestyle upgrades may be off the table. Even splitting everyday costs can feel imbalanced if you have more financial freedom than your partner. It's vital to discuss and align expectations about money early on. A gentleman anticipating carefree spending must be ready to accept a more conservative, child-focused financial plan. Otherwise, financial disagreements can breed resentment. 6. Loss of spontaneity and flexibility. Spontaneous adventures, Impromptu road trips, late-night movies, or an unplanned hike imbue relationships with excitement. However, for single mothers, spontaneity often takes a back seat to their child's schedule. Weekend plans need pre-approval. Finding a trusted babysitter, ensuring homework is done, and accommodating any school events. Even weekday evenings can be off-limits if the child requires extra attention. For gentlemen who thrive on flexibility and novelty, this level of planning can feel stifling. Recognize that embracing a structured calendar and learning to find joy in well-planned moments is part of dating a single mom. 7. Potential conflicts and emotional spillover. Children are perceptive and may react strongly to new romantic partners. They might feel loyalty conflicts, fear abandonment, or refuse to accept someone they perceive as replacing a parent. Such reactions can lead to emotional outbursts, testing of boundaries, or withdrawal from the relationship. A gentleman must be prepared to handle these situations with empathy and firmness, reinforcing respect and consistency. Failure to navigate a child's emotional needs sensitively can exacerbate tensions both with your partner and her child, threatening the relationship's stability. 8. Involvement in a child's world. Dating a single mother often entails participating, at least peripherally, in her child's life. You may be invited to classroom events, birthday parties, parent-teacher conferences, or simply to help with bedtime stories. While these moments can be rewarding, they also carry responsibility. You need to establish appropriate boundaries. You're a mentor or friend, not a substitute parent, unless and until you become a permanent figure in the child's life. Misunderstanding or neglecting these boundaries can confuse the child and put strain on your partner's parenting decisions. 9. Long-term vision alignment. Discussing long-term goals is vital in any relationship, but especially when children are involved. Some single mothers may aim to maintain a stable partnership without marriage, worried about disrupting custody or change in benefits. Others may wish to marry but require a slow, deliberate approach to protect their child's emotional well-being. Concurrently, a gentleman may have a timeline for engagement, relocation, or even starting his own family. Misaligned visions for the future regarding marriage, relocation, or having more children can create deep-seated conflicts. Open, honest conversations about life ambitions and timelines are non-negotiable early steps. 10. Balancing emotional labor. Emotional labor, the effort of managing not only one's own feelings, but also navigating and soothing another's, intensifies when children are involved. Single mums often juggle their own stress while providing emotional support to their child. A new partner who adds to this emotional burden by needing constant reassurance, complaining about limited time, or expressing jealousy over the child's needs can overwhelm her. A gentleman must be mindful of contributing positively to her emotional ecosystem, offering support, understanding her challenges, and expressing appreciation for her efforts. 11th. Respecting child-centered decision-making. Every parenting decision, bedtimes, screen time limits, dietary choices, discipline methods, carries meaning. A gentleman entering this dynamic must respect that ultimate authority lies with the mother and sometimes co-parents. Attempting to override her decisions, criticize her parenting, or impose one's own preferences can quickly damage trust. Instead, approach such matters with humility. Ask how you can help. Offer gentle suggestions when invited and always align with her parenting philosophy. Demonstrating respect for her primary role fosters a collaborative and harmonious environment. 12. The risk of role confusion. Without clear boundaries and communication, role confusion can arise. A child might perceive you as a second parent or replacement for their absent parent, leading to attachment issues if the relationship ends. Conversely, if you remain too distant, the child may resent you for not being fully in, creating emotional distance. Striking a balance, present enough to be supportive and caring, yet respectful of biological parents and established family roles, requires thoughtful guidance from your partner. Missteps in this area can complicate family dynamics and amplify the emotional fallout of any future breakup. 13. Assessing personal readiness. Before embarking on such a relationship, a gentleman should conduct an honest self-assessment. Are you emotionally available and patient? Can you withstand less than ideal spontaneity? Are you prepared for potential conflicts with co-parents or a child's resistance? Do your career goals, financial situation, and lifestyle align with the structured demands of parenting by proxy? Sometimes, the wisest choice is to delay such relationships until one has achieved sufficient personal stability, financially, emotionally, and logistically, to offer a supportive, secure partnership. 14. The rewards for those prepared. Though laden with challenges, dating a single mother can also bring profound rewards for those ready and willing. You gain the opportunity to form deep, meaningful bonds with both your partner and her child. Witnessing the strength, resilience, and devotion of a mother navigating life alone can inspire tremendous admiration and gratitude. For men seeking purpose, the chance to contribute positively to a young person's life can be fulfilling beyond the typical romantic dynamic. The key is entering this journey with eyes wide open, ready to meet its demands and embrace its joys. Choosing whether to date a single mother is not a reflection of her worth, but of your readiness for a uniquely demanding relationship structure. From intensive parental duties and limited free time to complex co-parenting logistics and emotional labor, the challenges are real and ongoing. However, for gentlemen willing to develop patience, empathy, and clear communication, the experience can also yield deep connection and fulfillment. By thoroughly assessing your priorities, having candid discussions about long-term goals, and respecting established family boundaries, you can determine if this path aligns with your capacity for commitment and potentially discover one of the most rewarding relationships life can offer. 2/2